Welcome to another edition of 9 at 9. I'm Kelly from AB Junk. My brother gave me some advice, told us to look right at the camera and to talk about our business. Thank you to Morgan, our camera girl. She's leaving us again, going back to California. I can't imagine why she would want to.
I know. It's
74.
only 24 below right now, so.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started.
Okay, 9 at 9. Woohoo!
You ready?
The day before Frisco.
And you switched shirts
I
so that
did,
you can
yeah.
represent.
Represent.
Here's
Well, that's-
something we've never had.
Yeah, never had a nice white picture.
Yes, we
But,
have.
we have?
Oh, yeah.
This one?
No, not
Oh, a
this
different
one.
one.
A new one.
This is nice. It's a nice little pitcher. You could water things with it. If you wanted to, you could put drinks in there and drink them.
I love that you explain to people how they can use a pitcher.
Well, they never know. Maybe an idea would strike them that they didn't
Yeah.
know of.
So we thrift for different things. So what's the season that we're thrifting for now?
Christmas, because it's
No.
only 11 and a half months away.
No.
Oh.
Now our
Seems like
next
it.
season would be what?
President's Day.
Let me show you. What colors? What does this represent?
I'm guessing it's spring.
Correct.
Are those wood?
Yeah,
Those
they're
are
really
wood
interesting
flowers.
wood flowers.
Yeah, that is. You know what else you could do with these? Put them in your picture. I bet they didn't think of that. Huh? There you go. Nice little flowers. Those are pretty cool. It's very thin wood,
Oh my goodness.
all held together on there. Nifty little wooden flowers.
That's the prettiest
What you
thing.
got there? A tree. There's a tree with no flowers. Is that a famous drawing or print? What do you call that? A screen print? Not a screen
Let me
print, but a.
You could
No.
see me in the reflection.
Oh,
I wait. I thought it was funny.
Our camera girl.
I thought I could
That kind of
make
looks
some-
Halloweeny, not
It does
spring.
look Halloween.
Yeah.
I just thought it was cool. I just thought these were cool. I don't know. They're new. They're not. But I thought I could make a garland with them. Maybe they're cedar rings.
I bet you could just. What do you drop them in your underwear
You're
drawer
supposed to
or
hang
your
them over.
sock drawer?
You
and
hang
they
them over
smell good?
hangers and stuff, and then they
okay.
smell good.
Well,
But you know these
they don't
garlands,
smell
like
through the package though. You
like
buy
we
'em.
have behind us, like this. Things like this, very popular. I thought I could make some with the cedar rings. So
There you
maybe
go.
I'll get crafty. Maybe I won't.
Are you gonna change price or are you gonna charge that for it? Since it's on
I
there?
don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Never know. This reminds me of an object we had last time because from a distance,
Can they
just
see?
quickly, it kind
Don't
of looks
say
like.
a bag of poop again.
I wasn't gonna say that. These are napkin rings. You can see.
Well, take
Well,
one
let's
out.
take one out.
I
yeah.
think they're sealed at the top. You have to rip the bag.
It's a bag of. And it's very important napkin rings. Sealed.
It's not an hour-long show. Gotta move it along here.
I was talking. Oh, they're very cold. There's the napkin ring.
Looks like an onion ring.
It kind of does. It feels like little tiny beads. I think that's actually what it is. My eyes aren't good enough to see it, but you can see it's like little tiny beads all glued on and in lines around there. Napkin rings. There's 6 of them. So if
You're
you're gonna have a
like-
dinner party for 6,
You're gonna like this one.
ooh, that looks very old and vintage. Wow, how heavy is that? That's a wooden duck. That's a carving, but that is extremely heavy.
Isn't that cool?
That is very dense. That yeah, that is cool.
I was
That's
excited about that.
that's a pretty.
Paid a little more at the thrift store, but that's a good one. It's got a lot of vintage. I mean, a lot of colors and stuff that have worn off. It's
And
just.
you can see the paint still on the back feathers there, but this has obviously been around for quite some time.
What do you call
It's hand
What do you call
carved.
it when it looks like this? It starts with a P. What's the junk word?
Patinaed.
There you go.
Look at that.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
baby.
there's a duck. Probably a mallard based on the red, but it's very heavy.
Nothing too exciting here. Just
These things must have been out in the garage because they're very cold. These
those
lovely.
cute.
I've never seen cups like that before. Those are
When they're cold, maybe don't bang them together.
Yeah.
Just in
what
case.
are the odds of the break? It
That's for us. Pretty good.
yeah, they'll probably fall apart right in my hand. But they kind of look like flowers on there. Or I first thought of ladybugs with little antennas, but
Yeah.
it's more flowers. So.
Well, and the
Are there just two of them?
I found another green one. When you have the next season, it's kind of nice because then you start looking for green and
grass.
yellow
Yeah.
and orange and pink, and so you can start looking for things so that when you
You know what would be cool is you bought a couple of these, and if you like, say like cherry tomatoes and maybe big beefy tomatoes, you could plant them in here and get them started, and then when it's nice outside, you could transplant.
did you know where that was going, Morgan?
No idea.
We
Those
were-
are nice little sized
it's like-
containers for maybe.
I thought they were gonna be like snack containers.
No. You start your tomatoes. Starter pots. There's a little wooden napkin holder.
Yeah.
It's a downtown napkin holder. You can see it's got the pads on the bottom that
Yeah.
just sit right on your table and hold your
Yeah.
napkins.
So this week,
Yeah.
yep, moving on.
Okay.
So this week
That
I
was
found a
Not
lot of
much to say about it.
a lot
it's
of
just a
cool bags. So there's 2 I'm keeping and 2 I'm going to be selling.
bag.
So this
Oh,
is the first
purses.
one. I don't know if they're old or not, but it's always fun to thrift for bags and purses and. Wow.
It looks old, but it smells new.
There's 4, so we gotta move
Oh,
quickly.
okay. Here's a gray one.
This is a Kate Spade
Ooh,
purse,
Spade.
so that's cool.
This one
That
is
is
this-
also a Kate Spade. This one is staying with me.
Oh, this one is staying. Oh,
Yeah, but
it's Kate
once
Spade.
if you find one purse, that is my eagle-eyed child spotted these.
She
But
is
if you
good at
find
finding
one
those
good
things, yeah.
purse in a thrift store, you can usually find a couple. And then this one was a Coach bag.
It's
So
blue.
it's a little Smurfy for
It's a
me,
blue one.
but she liked it. So
Is that a Kate Spade? Oh, Coach.
no, that's a Coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Lightly used, gently used.
well, everything in the thrift store is gently used.
Sometimes they're new.
There's that.
Look at that. Another picture for the flowers. That's a little vase.
The
It's
space.
kind of a cool vase.
Your space to flower to vase ratio is a bit
Well,
off.
that might be. They probably can't tell on the video, but yeah, those might be able to. You have to cut them down.
You probably can tell.
Yeah, we'll just cut them down.
Right.
But that's a little vase. Kind of a bluish, greenish glass, maybe.
So this one is handmade piece. It's old wood, but I want you to read what it says on the back.
That's a wood plate, and it says.
I can't read that far away, but use
Hang
my. Oh, I got these at the Classic. These cool readers. So you'll get
So
to see
on the
how.
back of this plate, it says, "Oh, look at that! Made by Mrs. Lars Loge, Cooperstown, North Dakota, 1957."
Yeah.
Look at that plate. That
So
that is
someone
really something
made
there.
that, and it has a
Yeah.
little hanger, so they hung it up on the wall. But they glued. There's
It's like wheat and
tiny
seeds,
little.
corn. Oh yeah,
Yeah, they made that just to.
in 1957,
How
obviously.
beautiful is
How
that?
old is that?
I'm not gonna do math. You look like Harry.
It's like 65
Can you do a
years
Harry
old.
Carey impression with those?
God, I remember listening to Harry Carey and WGN do the Cubs games, but holy cow! Something like that.
Put that over there.
All right, that's a pretty cool plate. One more time. There you
Yeah.
go, 1957.
Well, I figure we have some people that we know in Cooperstown. Maybe they know that
We do.
person.
And I'm that. Maybe we don't break it.
Yeah.
That last name,
Loge?
Loge, maybe Loge. That's. Look at that
I
writing.
know they
even
have this
stayed
beautiful
on there very
handwriting.
nice.
I know. Isn't old stuff the greatest?
It is pretty darn cool.
You never need to go to Hobby Lobby. Why? Why would you?
I'm not.
That's from Norway.
Oh, it's pewter. That's why I
Mhm.
couldn't figure out what kind of material that was.
Yeah.
It's pewter
Yep.
from Norway.
Mhm. Who else is from Norway?
All the Norwegians.
In my family.
Half of my people are, and all of your people are.
No, I'm half and half.
Okay.
I'm half Norwegian, half Swedish.
So that's it looks like they didn't glue it on here, but it's a metal dimpling around the edges, and you can tell it's not perfect, so it looks handmade, or at least not machine made. So it's a nice little pewter dish. I'm not sure what you would do with it.
You have some interesting verbs when we do this.
What's that?
I've never heard dimpling.
Well, look at dimpling. If we can see it up close, I don't know if our camera person can get that.
Dimpling?
All those are unique. It looks like
But do you
hot
know what
pewter was
what's dimpling? Can you give me a definition?
dimpling, like pockmarked. Like if I have dimples on my cheek, it's got a little dent. Dimpling.
If any of you are pewter artists, please let us know
Yeah, I
in the
don't know any
comments
pewter artists.
if that's a
so
real thing.
dimpling.
Franchino, Mark Franchino,
Oh, yeah, sounds real to me.
he'd support you and tell you you're accurate. Probably.
So that is a big glass jar
Not
with
vintage, probably.
air bubbles trapped in it. It is.
Isn't that cool?
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this one either.
I
Although,
can't take you seriously.
one more time,
Oh no.
look at you'd cut them down a little bit, but those would fit in there. Or you could throw some candies in there. Or Christmas time, you put Christmas balls. Springtime's coming, so you could fill that with grass seed or
Walk around the lawn, seeding your lawn.
what a great use!
I can't.
I was thinking as a decoration on the table, you just fill it with seed. I
Oh.
wasn't using it to sprinkle the
As a
lawn.
cultivator,
Sure, you
well,
could.
you could. I mean,
Yeah. If you were having, like, if you're having a party, you could fill it with lemons, and you could slice them up and make lemonade. I don't know. The uses are endless. With the selection tonight from AB Junk. And tonight's 9 at 9. Is that it? We're done.
I have no more words.
We're done. All right. Well, tomorrow we'll find out who the FCS national champion is. Go Bison.
Go Bison.
What else? I'm glad it's warming up.
Go to Dee Dee's downtown and support that restaurant. She's
Dee
a
Dee's
local
downtown.
Fargo girl, Shannon Hoffner.
Oh, in Texas,
In Texas,
Frisco.
in Frisco. So Frisco, if you're going down
She
there,
calls it now.
I think
Is it
the
James
restaurant is
Haynes?
Dee Dee. It's Dee Dee's downtown.
I'm not
I'll put a
Okay.
correction if I said that
Yeah.
wrong. So
Okay.
they would love to see all of the Fargo people. So thanks for watching, and
I hope you had as much fun as we did.
oh boy, bye.